Hogan throws centrally, finds Dan Gardner, also a former Shaman who left the best part of 10 years ago as well. Playing out towards the right-hand side. Down the line once again for Gardner. Jenkins just getting in front, gets a foot to it, but Gardner winning it back well. Now looking to play this one. Down the line, looking to get in behind. And Jack Hunter doing everything he can there, just sees it back into the hands of Johnson, who came out well. He rolled out short to his left for Stott. Golden in space on this right-hand side, and that's who's been able to find a great pass there from Jamie Stott. Can drive forward. Cosgrave to his right. That's who he'll find. Harker waiting at the back post. The low ball blocked there by Hogan, who gets the clearance in at the second time of asking up towards Garner, who just misreads the flight of the ball there and Stott. Plays it right to Senior. Up to Golden. Hottie. Back to Golden. This is nice from Town. Gets it past Hogan and finds Cosgrave. Looking to play that one down the line. That's going to come off of Charlie Raglan Larson out for a Town throw. Some good passages to play there from Town. Just not able to get the right final ball.
Yeah, it's not bad build-up really from Town. You know, from right to left, they've just not been able to find that final ball. But you know, it's much better trying to get the ball on the floor and mixing it up a little bit.
Golden will take the throw for Town, deep inside the Oldham half on the near side. Chooses to throw central for Cosgrave, who can bring that one down under a bit of pressure, but able to come away with it following two challenges, but then just loses out the third. But Hunter takes back over. Golden now on the right-hand side can get a ball in towards the middle. It's gone out towards the far side, and Olobori will scramble to keep that one in play. Not going to get there ahead of Green. Looking to play it around the outside of Jack Evans, and that's come off the Town left back Larson out for an Oldham throw again. Nice attack, but just lacking the right final pass.
Yeah, it's not a bad move again. It's just the final ball. You know, there was 3 or 4 men in the middle there, but it was unfortunate not to pick anybody out, and you know, Oldham cleared the danger.
Played back forward by Hunter. Harker gets his head to it there, but only succeeds in heading it into Chris Millington's dugout over on the far side. Oldham throw. Down the line it goes. Garner and Stott battling for it. It's going to fall for neither of them. It's headed down now for Conlon. Looking forward for Dallas again. Neither side keeping hold of possession too well before Gardner finds Garner, and that's a strong tackle there from Jack Jenkins, I believe, on Joe Garner. It's going to be an Oldham free kick, and I wouldn't be surprised if there was a booking in this one as well. 9 minutes on the clock here at the SMH Group Stadium. Still goalless. Neither side really testing the keeper as of yet. And Jack Jenkins with a pretty strong tackle on Joe Garner, I believe it was, who's stayed down following the tackle. Jenkins is walking away. I don't think he's been booked in that, which I think maybe a little bit fortunate there.
Yeah, I feel like he's very fortunate to escape from a yellow card. That was quite a strong challenge, and obviously Garner's just nicked the ball away, but he looks like he's got away with it, which is fortunate, but good news for Town.
It's going to be Dan Gardner to take the free kick. Really good crossing position from this one. Town bringing every man back to defend the set piece. As the cross comes in towards Garner, gets a good head to it. That's only going to go wide of the mark and behind for a Town goal kick. Nice idea, just not able to get that header back on target.
No, it's not a bad free kick, but I feel like you've got to have a really precise header to get the ball on target right there, and he's obviously not been able to get the right connection. But it's Oldham's first real chance of the game, really. 10 minutes in, and he's obviously not been able to test Johnson.
As you say, just not the right connection. Got more of a flick to it than a solid header. But Johnson now will take the goal kick, looking to go long towards Hottie, headed back forward by Conlon. Stott heads back forward again. Conlon down for Gardner. Back into Conlon. This is nice between the Oldham midfield, but then Gardner's ball looking for Dallas in behind. Too much on that, and that will roll through to Johnson. He rolls out short to Hunter. Back to Johnson. Fires it into Stott with a fair bit of pace, who's looking to clear that one forward. It hit Garner and goes behind for Town. Goal kick. Town being put under a bit of pressure there at the back. Got a little bit fortunate that Gardner couldn't control it.
Very much so. I feel like Oldham have pressed really well there from the front, and fortunately for Town, they've not been able to. Well, Oldham have not been able to pounce on it really.
Again, Johnson will look to go long from the goal kick. Looking for Hottie once again in the middle. Headed back forward, though, by McGahey. Again, battling for it. Neither side really keeping hold of it too well. Gardner now finding Joe Garner, who looks to switch the play, but he's only going to find Cosgrave, who can chest that down inside the centre circle. Goes down under the challenge from Liam Hogan, and that's going to be a Town free kick. It's not the strongest tackle we've seen so far tonight, but you can understand when the referee's giving it.
Yeah, for me, it's a foul. Oldham argue it would be a 50-50, but I think they've got the right decision there.
Tyler Golden looking to make a run in behind has gone down well off the ball after a collision with Hogan. Referee not interested as Town keep possession. Hottie finding Oluwabori on the left. Evans now getting on the overlap. Oluwabori looking to keep hold of it for now. Gives it back to Jenkins, who finds Senior inside the centre circle, who can chest it down under not too much pressure. Now looking to send it over the top for Hottie. Offside flag there up against Town's number 18. I think if Oluwabori had gone for that, he would have been onside. But the wrong player went for it in the end. Hudson will take the free kick, pretty much on the penalty spot inside his own box. Again, long from the Oldham keeper. Up towards Garner, able to win a flick on, finds Dallas, who can chest it down. Plays it out towards the left-hand side. Nice back heel from Connor, but it'll only find Cosgrave. Stop. Now Cosgrave once again into Hottie in the middle, and Town can look to get forward. Hit back to Jenkins, though. Evans and Oluwabori in space on the left. He'll find Oluwabori. Evans on the overlap. Oluwabori, though, looking to drive centrally, as we've seen so often from him this season. Hottie now out to Evans. Down the line it goes for Oluwabori. If he can keep it in play, that's a good block there from Sean Hobson. Sees it out of play for an Oldham goal kick.
It's good build-up, though, from Town. They've really worked the ball well from the back and into midfield and obviously onto the left-hand side. But unfortunately, again, the final ball has let them down.
Again, it'll be Hudson with the goal kick. Looking to go short this time towards the right-hand side. Now looking to go long towards Garner. Again, good flick on there from the Oldham striker, but Senior heads clear. Headed down there by McGahey. Conlon. Left it goes for Hogan, who's playing at left back tonight. Now looking to spread the play. Oluwabori with a good interception and heads that down for Evans. Can take his man on here. Evans able to beat two Oldham men. Pokes it out to Oluwabori on the left-hand side. Evans carries on his run. Oluwabori beats the first man. Now looking to play this one down the line, but it's going to go into the box, and Hobson's going to have to deal with it. Hudson hesitated. Evans nearly getting on the end of that one there.
Yeah, I thought the goalkeeper really should have come out and sort of claimed that, really. It was, going to roll to him. And I feel like a more confident goalkeeper would have come out and claimed that. But, the defender's done really well just to, shepherd the ball out for a throw-in.
Quick 1-2 with the throw, and Evans now looking to get crossing. Harker gets something to it, but it's not going to fall for a blue shirt. It's cleared back upfield by Oldham. And Dallas now will pick it up on the left-hand side, and Oldham can look to counter here. Hogan making the run in beyond. Not too many orange shirts getting forward here. It has to go back to Conlon. And back into defence. Back out to the left-hand side for Dallas. Puts it back in field for Hogan. No way forward. Goes back to Raglan. And again for Dallas. And first time he's back to Hobson. That's a slightly risky pass back, but Hobson was in acres of space at the back there. And now looking to go long towards Garner. Gets his head to it once again, but it's not going to fall for an orange shirt. Jenkins gets it to Hunter. Under pressure from Gardner. Out to Evans and back to Stock. Ball forward is a little bit loose. Hunter will try and get there first. Both players sliding in stronger. Oldham man got contact to the ball. Not sure there was contact between either player.
That's a really poor ball there from Dallas. He should be doing so much better to get the ball into, Garner. But, fortunately for Town, it's gone straight through to Johnson.
Senior now under no real pressure inside the Town half. Finds Jenkins out to Oluwabori on the left. Chests that one down, but it's a loose ball. And Gardner will try and come away with it. Jenkins battling for it. Finds Garner. Back to Gardner. And again, that's a strong tackle there from Jack Jenkins. This time on Dan Gardner. And it is going to be a yellow card there for Jack Jenkins. And again, maybe a little bit fortunate that's not a second. But again, a really good crossing position out for Oldham in this position.
It's a really good chance for Oldham. This in a position on the right side of the edge of the box, about 30 yards from goal, and I feel like they've got to make the most of these Oldham if they really want to get ahead.
By the looks of things, it's going to be the 19, Dan Gardner, to take the set piece, and again everyone back defending for the Shaman. Conlon's there as a short option. I believe that's Green on the far side in the bit of space as the ball comes in towards the back post, headed there by Harker, and that's going to go behind for an Oldham corner. Again, ball into the right kind of area, just not finding an orange shirt.
It's good defending there from Harker. Really, the ball was in space, and I feel like it was an Oldham player, trying to get on the end of it. So all he needs to do really is flick the ball behind, and he's done just that.
Tom Conlon will take the set piece on this near side. Devon Green offering a short option for him again. This time, Town are bringing everyone back to defend as the cross comes in from Conlon. It's a low one towards the back edge of the box, strikes on goal, and it's in from Oldham. And that's Dan Gardner with the finish. What a strike it was.
That's a superb goal from Dan Gardner, really. Corner drilled to the back post, and he's done superbly to volley the ball home first time. And the Oldham fans go wild on the far end, and they probably do just deserve that lead. It's a great goal.
Yeah, 18 minutes on the clock here at the SMH Group Stadium, and what a strike that was from Dan Gardner. As you say, the ball from the corner went straight to him on the edge of the box. There were no blue shirts getting to him at all. Chose to hit it first time. He could have taken a touch if he wanted to, but hit it first time, hit it with power, and not a lot Johnson could have done about that. 1-0 to Oldham. Town will get us back underway. Hottie goes back to Hunter and back again to Stott. Senior. And then to Jenkins. Slightly awkward first touch. Pokes it back to Johnson. Senior. Now looking to go long. Looking for Harker. Gets something to it. Raglan, though, with a good clearance to it. And that's into the stands on the near side. And that's going to be a Town throw.
Yes, Town have really got to respond now. This is where you'll see whether they're destined for the playoffs or not. Really,
as mentioned, obviously a must not lose game certainly for Town more than anything. A win would be ideal. Oldham know that a win is the only thing that will keep them in the playoff chase. It's them that lead after 19 minutes. Golden, it's come inside. Jenkins out to the left now for Evans. The pass a little bit behind him, but he'll get there. He tried to pass it back to Stott first time. They just caught in the mud a little bit, and now Stott will look to switch the play towards Golden. Good header away there by Hogan, and Dallas can bring that one down. Slays it off for Conlon. Dallas now looking to carry the run on down the line, and that's who Conlon will try and find. Senior should get there first, does do so, and he'll just put that one into the stand and out for an Oldham throw. Deep inside the Town half and the near side. Oldham certainly with the momentum at the minute. Conlon's going to leave it for Hogan to take. Thrown central from Hogan to Gardner. Looking for the guy he cut out though, but again, one back by Oldham, and now Gardner will look to switch the play. Finds Green in space over on the far side. Good foot in there from Olawabori, but that's only going to put it out of play from Oldham. Throw on the far side. I think that's Sutton to take over there. Thrown short to Gardner, down the line for Green, and now looking to get the cross, and it's another high one. Looping towards the back post, looking for Garner, headed back centrally. Town have won the free kick. I think Garner with his hands around Tyler Golden on that occasion.
Yeah, it's a foul. It's a foul, Garner's got his hands around Golden. It's a foul.
Free kick taken short to Stott, left again for Evans, and back inside for Stott. Looking forward for Hottie, but it's a loose pass, and the guy gets it to Green. Looking to poke that back to Sutton, cut out though by Town, and it's out for an Oldham throw at the minute. Town just need to regroup at the minute.
Yeah, they need to regroup. They need to get back into their shape and start getting the ball down like they did. Because when Town were getting the ball down on the floor, it looked quite good.
Ball up now to Harker, who can hold that one up well, come away from it after a couple of challenges, looking to spread the play towards the right-hand side, and that's a good ball for Tyler Golden. Bit of space to come forward into. Lays it inside for Jenkins. Back out to the right-hand side for Tyler Golden. That's a great pass there from Jenkins. Golden, ball to the edge of the box, finds Hottie. The touch is a little loose. Gets it back out to Golden, though, on the right-hand side. Can get across him from here if he wants to. Good block there, though, from Andy Dallison out of play for a town throw down by the corner flag on the near side. And as we were just saying, when we get the ball down well, it's some good passages at times.
Yeah, once again, good build-up play from Town. They just, the final ball, the cross. I mean, that's not a bad ball, but the first touch from, on the edge of the box isn't good enough. And, at least he's got another throw in.
Will be Golden again to take the throw. Struggling for options a little bit. Finally goes to Jenkins, back to Golden, who can get another cross in. And it's a decent one towards the middle of the box. Olabori gets something to it, cleared in the end, though, by Hogan. Up towards Joe Garner. Senior heads back forward, though. Jenkins would pick up the loose ball inside the Oldham half. Centres it now for Stott. Almost every outfield player inside the Oldham half. Stott left it goes for Evans. He's got Olabori down the line. Chooses to find Hottie in the middle. Better first touch now, looking to spread it back down the line for Evans. Sutton will try and get there first. Not able to watch it go out of play, though. Sutton trying to come away with it. Evans battling for it. Olabori also can't win that back as Sutton does well. Finds Green, who's ball forward. Blocked by Olabori and out for an Oldham throw on the far side.
Yes, so lucky really there. Obviously, Olabori just, can't, control the ball down inside the box. But, again, shame them pushing.
It's going to be Will Sutton to take the throw on the far side again. Down the line, flicked on by Garner, headed centrally by Green. Hunter, though, intercepts. Stott and now across to Senior. Further right to Golden. Further right again to Jenkins. Nice first touch there. Goes down under a challenge from Harrison McGahey, but probably one of the softer tackles we've seen so far today.
Although I do think it's a foul. He's just touched the ball away from him and he's brought him down. So, yeah, for me, a foul.
Dallas and Hottie battling for it, and Hottie is holding his shoulder following the bit of contact.
Doesn't look good, this.
No, Hottie's already missed a fairly large part of the season on 2 occasions with shoulder issues. I believe it was a dislocated one on both occasions, and it's the same one that he's holding here tonight, which, as you say, not a good sign at all. And Aaron Scholes is going to have to come across. Hottie is off the pitch, but physio is going to have to come see to him, and certainly not the start Town would have wanted tonight. Town, though, do have the free kick. Golden will take every outfield player inside the Oldham half. Jack Evans just waiting on the halfway line. Hottie still off the pitch, though, receiving some treatment. That's a thumbs up, though, from Aaron Scholes, which is a good sign as the cross comes in. Headed back central west start. Not going to find a blue shirt. It's cleared as far as Jenkins on the edge. Shot takes a block. Jenkins wants a free kick for handball. Not given as it's cleared away by Oldham. Golden will get there first, but he'll just have to watch that one. I was about to say, we'll have to watch that one out for a throw, but he's going to keep it in and find Evans. Hottie looks good to carry on, which is, again, a massive relief. 25 minutes gone here at the SMH Group Stadium. Still 1-0 to the visitors. Senior finding Jenkins. Back to Stott. Now looking to chip this one forward towards Harker. Hobson gets there first, and that's a big clearance and out into the stands on the far side for a Town throw. Hottie coming back onto the pitch now, and that is, as we said, big relief for the chairman.
Yeah, very positive news. He started the game well, Hottie, and, it looked a little bit innocuous, really, down on that right-hand side.
Thrown in from Evans, Hottie, Jenkins, and now Hunter. Hottie again holding his arm, though, after a small collision. The pass out towards Tyler Golden on this near side, overhit, and out for an Oldham throw, which Tyler Golden certainly not impressed with.
Hottie certainly doesn't look comfortable here, and in the middle of the park, he's holding his shoulder on a couple of occasions. It doesn't look particularly good for him, although he is running about.
Not too much movement in that left arm is there as Oldham looks to play it around the outside. Green looking to come down the right hand side. Good sliding tackle there from Jack Evans, puts it out for another Oldham throw on the far side.
Yeah, it looks like there's a little bit of movement on the bench there from the Halifax players. Wasn't sure whether maybe Hottie might be the one to come off. He just doesn't look comfortable really in that middle of the park.
You would imagine that would be be the change, if not just precautionary. But here's Hottie on the ball now, looking to play it through to Rob Harker. The pass a fraction over here, and Hogan gets to it and plays that one back to Hudson. Brought down by Dallas. It's going to be a Town free kick. Hottie's going to take it quickly short to Hunter. Now out to the right-hand side. Tyler Golden, space to run into here. Back into Hottie. Hunter again, and back to... was back for Hottie. It passes just beyond him. Senior's there, though, to cover it and plays that one forward towards Cosgrave. Gets his chest to it. Down for Hunter. Out to Golden on the right-hand side. No one making the run beyond him. Hunter goes down under the challenge from Dallas, and that is going to be another Town free kick. Did look to be a bit of a pull on Hunter there.
Yeah, it's another foul. It looked like, you know, the Dallas has got Hunter there, and you know, for me it's a foul.
Again, Tyler Golden will be the one to take the set piece. And again, Oldham bringing everyone back to defend these set pieces. Jack Evans, the deepest outfield player on the edge of the centre circle. Golden sends it in towards the edge of the box, headed towards goal by Senior. Hudson gets his hand to it, catches at the second attempt. Simple enough save there from the keeper, but a better set piece there from Town than the previous few.
Yeah, a better set piece, you know, just you know, to be fair, Senior's got as well as he can on the free kick. It's just behind him, but, you know, first real save to make for the goalkeeper.
Hit long there by Hudson, flicked on once again. Dallas looking to play it around the corner for Green. I'll find him. It's got Evans for company over on the far side. Gardner looking to make the run beyond. Green, though, driving centrally. Finds Gardner, and that is going to be an Oldham free kick. Jack Hunter just going in a little bit too strong there on the Oldham man.
Yeah, it's a foul he didn't need to make. Hunter, all he needed to do really is shepherd, Gardner and not get that contact. And really, it's a chance for Oldham. You know, a free kick around 30 yards out, and really, again, it's a soft one, and you know, really, this could prove costly for the Shaman.
Yeah, a really good opportunity now for Oldham. Could go for goal in this position. Gardner and I believe Conlon stood over it for Oldham. Go for goal there. Comfortable save in the end for Johnson, who catches at the second attempt. And now we'll look to roll that one out towards the right-hand side. The strike hit there with a decent bit of power, but too close there for Johnson. Hottie now on the ball. Holding off Conlon. Gives it back to Jenkins. First time out to Golden in a bit more space now.
Yeah, comfortable enough save there from Johnson. Although he had to sort of, collect it at the second attempt. It was, just enough.
Senior time on the ball, looking to play that one towards the left-hand side. Evans is chasing. Sutton will get there first and just takes no chances. Hits that one into the main stand over on the far side. Town throw.
If Town can get the ball, forward and try and test these Oldham defenders, you never know what might happen, really. Obviously, the build-up play is good. You just, you feel like that final ball is missing at the moment. We've said that on a couple of occasions.
It's Hunter now. Has to go back to Senior. No way forward for him. Spreads the play to the left-hand side. Stock can bring that one down. Oluwapori now able to turn and looking to get forward here. Looking to take his man on. Just gets ball caught under his feet a little bit and goes down under the challenge from Harrison Magai. Again, it's not a particularly strong tackle again.
No, I think that was a little bit soft, to be fair. I feel like he goes over the challenge a little bit too easy, but I can see why the referee's definitely given it.
This time it will be Jack Evans to take the set piece over on the left-hand side. This time will still fairly central. A little bit too far out to realistically think for going for goal. Would have to be pretty spectacular to beat Hudson from this kind of range. Again, every Oldham man back defending. Evans chipping it in towards Stott. Gets his header. Falls to Hottie on the edge of the box. Gets the shot off. Blocked. Falls in the middle for Stott. Holding it up. goes down, not fully cleared. Sutton now able to get that one away. Golden picks it up and can get play restarted. Hunter. Cosgrave looking to make the run ahead of him. Goes inside though for Hottie. Now looking to spread the play for Olawabori. Can he keep it in? Not quite there. Olawabori in the offside flag up against Town's number 22. Anyway.
I feel like that was a very good chance for the Shaman. Obviously, Hottie gets his shots away. He could arguably do a little bit better there. He didn't really get the connection that he would have done on his left foot. And I feel like they're the chances Shaman have got to take, really, 32 minutes into the game. And I feel like that, they're not going to get too many chances in this game if the first half an hour is anything to go by.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, looking at Oldham's recent form, they haven't scored too many over the last few games. But they also haven't conceded that many either, just 5 in their last 5. Town have struggled for goals in the last few as well.
Considering the firepower really in Oldham's, front line, both in the team at the minute with Andrew Dallas and Joe Garner, them on the bench with James Norwood and Hallam Hope, you feel like they'd do a little bit better in the goal scoring department, really.
Because it was Dan Gardner, former Shaman, that got the goal. As we said, an incredible strike from him, but only his 3rd goal of the season so far. Town now have a free kick midway inside our own half, which Sam Johnson will come and take. Chris, if things stay as they are, the Shaman are going to need a favour from Dagenham on the final day to get back into 7th, as Oldham head clear from the free kick. Dallas flicking on as well, but it's not going to find an orange shirt as Evans plays it back to Senior. Again, hit towards the central. Cosgrave in that position. Hunter clearing it back forward. That's only going to fall to Hogan. Plays it back for Raglan. Into McGahey, has to go back to Hudson under a little bit of pressure there from Hottie. Gives it to Hobson on his right. Further right goes to Sutton. Olawabori closing him down. Finds Dan Gardner. Nice little flick. Senior gets there ahead of Dallas, and that is going to be a Town free kick. Not malicious. Dallas just catching him a little bit late with the follow through.
Yeah, nothing malicious there. Just one of them ones where you catch them late. Sometimes you can't help them. It's a contact sport. You've got to go in and try and win the ball, and I feel like Dallas just does that.
Free kick taken short to Hunter, out to Evans, and back to Stott once again. Now Senior in for Jenkins. Slightly loose touch there, just to allow Dallas to put him under some pressure. Senior now looking to send this one over the top for Cosgrave. Nice idea, just too much on that pass, and Cosgrave can't get there and stop it from going out.
Yeah.
From an Oldham goal kick.
Yeah, the ball has got to be a little bit better there, to be honest. I understand going direct, but, when you're chasing the game, the last thing you want to do is give Oldham a chance to reset, and get the ball and kill a little bit of time, which is what they're doing.
Yeah, it just needs to be a little bit more patient at times, as we've said. Some of the play from Town has been good when we've been able to get it down, but too many of those longer balls have failed to find the intended man.
Yeah, I do understand it a little bit. You're chasing the game, you want to get back into the game, but sometimes it's best to try and get the ball down.
Hudson's goal kick headed away by Stott. Hottie's ball to Jenkins is a loose one, and Conlon finds Garner, looking to switch the play for the Liam Hogan on the left-hand side. It's a good take from the Oldham captain, but then the touch is a little bit loose, and Hottie takes charge. Out to Golden. Back it goes into the Town box for Senior, under no real pressure before Conlon closes him down, goes back to Johnson, who hits that one away first time, up towards Cosgrave. It's not going to fall for him. Hunter gets something to it, and it'll fall back to Jenkins. Finds Olawabori on the halfway line. Hottie looking for the Jack Evans ball on the far side, but then just got the ball trapped underneath his foot as he went to kick it. Oldham in back possession, but the pass is a little loose. Harker, though, can't capitalise on it. Raglan chipping that one forward for Garner. Able to head down for Green. Dan Gardner to his right. That's who we'll find. Again, looking to go down the line for Green. Jack Evans will get there first and able to see that one out of play well for a Town goal kick. Good work there from Jack Evans. 10 minutes now to go until the break.
Yeah, good work from Evans there, just shielding the ball out of play. But, before that, Hottie did superbly, really, from 4 Oldham players challenging him, showing good footwork. Looks like he might have, ran off or, fended off that, injury that he picked up earlier.
And it's great footing there from Jack Hunter. Finds Tyler Golden on the right-hand side, looking to drive through the middle. Has to go back to Jenkins, sorry. Now out to Evans on the left-hand side. Golden carrying his run up out onto the left wing position. The ball down the line was looking for him, but cut out for a Town throw. Tyler Golden will head back towards his position.
Yeah, it's really energetic work from Tyler Golden there. He's done well to try and cover the run on the left hand side, but unfortunately for him, the ball didn't get played there.
It's going to be Jack Evans with the throw down the line for Harker. Has to go back to Jenkins, now up to Oluwabori. Back into the Town half, finds Senior under a little bit of pressure from Garner, gives it up to Hunter. Jenkins, first time back to stop, close down quickly and chips it back to Jenkins. Nice play there from Town at the back. Jenkins gets away from Dan Gardner's challenge, now back out to the left-hand side. Good ball for Jack Evans. The ball just sliding under his foot a little bit and it goes out of play for an Oldham throw. A little unfortunate there, the Shaman.
Yeah, really unfortunate. It's not a bad idea down on the left-hand side, but unfortunately, the ball's just rolled out of play and, Oldham got, throw in again, chance to reset.
And again, it's going to be the right back, Will Sutton, to take the throw deep inside their own half. Over on the far side in front of the main stand. Referee just encouraging him to get on with it as the throw now goes down the line. Evans heads back centrally. Jenkins with the next header, but it's only going to fall to Dan Gardner. Able to switch the play really well there for Liam Hogan in acres of space on this left-hand side. Cosgrave will close him down, but Hogan looking to switch the play once again for Joe Garner. Jack Evans gets their first header to it. Garner gets the second, goes down, and Oluwabori comes away with it. Nice little flick there to from Green. Oluwabori now drive down the left-hand side, surrounded by three Oldham players, chooses probably the sensible option, goes back again to start. And into Johnson. Right to Senior. Up to Tyler Golden now, who can turn on the halfway line. Ball goes inside now for Hottie. Golden carrying on the run down the right-hand side, and he was in space, but Hottie chooses to go central instead. Jenkins now out to the left-hand side for Evans. Town in holding on to possession well at the moment. Hottie gives it back to Jenkins. Back again for Stott. Wind certainly picking up here at the minute. Into Harker, able to lay it off now for Jack Hunter. Town still coming forward well. Golden in a bit of space to the right-hand side. Hunter, though, holding on to it for now. Now looking to get the ball in towards Oluwabori. Gets the shot to it. It's in from Oluwabori, but the offside flag is up. From our angle, hard to tell there, but did look like Oluwabori had just got wrong side of his man.
Yeah, it's unfortunate there. It's a good ball into the box, and Oluwabori finishes it off, but it looked a tight one. From this angle, potentially might have strayed offside a little bit, but nevertheless, he's had to put the ball in the back of net, and he's just done that. Unfortunately, the linesman's flag's just gone up, but again, it's better from the Shaman. Patient build up. They're starting to pass the ball around like they did in the first 15 minutes, and they just need to find that final ball and make on that occasion. Unfortunately, it's offside.
Yeah, but a really nice ball in there from Jack Hunter as well. Absolutely perfect for Oluwabori. Just a shame that the flag went up against him. Hudson will take the free kick inside his own box. Hit long towards Joe Garner, who goes over the top there of Jamie Stott. Nothing given for either side as Cosgrave gets it down for Hunter, who hits it long, looking for Harker, battling for it with Hobson, who goes down, but it's not going to fall for Harker as Raglan hits back forward. Hunter now with the header again. Again looking for Harker, but Raglan's there to deal with it. Stott now hitting back forward. Jenkins gets something to it. Again, not going to fall for a blue shot, cleared away by Oldham. That's going to come off of Jack Evans last, in fact, and go out of play from an Oldham throw on the far side. Again, Sutton to take. It's only just inside the Town half in front of the Oldham dugout. Thrown down the line, headed back forward by Town. Looking to switch the play, but Cosgrave with a nice interception, but Conlon gets his foot to it. Raglan heads back forward. Dallas looking to bring down, but Hunter clears forward himself. Harker now winging it down, cleared away again by Hobson. Dallas has stayed down. Hunter, though, finding Oluwabori on the left-hand side. Play carries on. Oluwabori holding it up. Evans now looking to get on the overlap as Oluwabori looking to switch the play towards Tyler Golden. Nice idea there. Hogan, though, heading back forward, and now Oldham can counter here. It's Conlon on the ball. Dallas in space on the right-hand side. Really good work there from Senior, just stepping up, sliding in, taking no chances, and puts it out for an Oldham throw on the halfway line.
Yeah, very good defending there from Senior. It's a good chance for Oldham that 3v3, and they'll be frustrated not to make better of that. And for me, Conlon has to play a little bit of a better ball to Dallas. It's really really sloppy, but credit Senior. He's come across, sniffed the danger, and got the ball away.
And Hogan with the throw down the line finds Garner. Senior ducked out the way. Garner's flick is only going to go out of play for a Town throw right down by the corner flag on the near side, which Golden will take. Referee just telling him to go no further forward. Did make a fair bit of ground there. Tyler Golden with his run up. Throw, though, not going to fall for a blue shirt as Oldham clear back forward for another Town throw. And virtually the same place that Tyler Golden had taken the throw. Not quite where it had gone out, though.
Yeah, not quite sure how he's managed to get away with it there, Golden, but, he's done what fullbacks do and bring the ball about 5-10 yards, which is what he can do.
Again, made a decent bit of ground there with the run up as the throw goes down the line. Cosgrave and Hogan battling for it. Goes forward towards Dallas. Back to Conlon, hit forward first time towards Garner, headed away by Senior. Falls for Dan Gardner. Hunter, though, winning it back. Hottie looking to spread that one over the top for Cosgrave to chase. Hogan will get his body in front, and that is going to be an Oldham free kick. A pretty clear push there from Cosgrave on Liam Hogan.
Yeah, really experienced defending there from Hogan, getting his body across and making sure he feels the contact before going over. Just what a defender usually does. Really experienced, good work from Hogan. Probably a warranted free kick, and Oldham again can reset. And frustrating for Halifax really. 3 minutes before half time.
And again, it's going to be Hudson with the free kick, 20 odd yards or so from the corner of his own box on the near side, and it's going to go long from the Oldham keeper towards Joe Garner. Stock gets his head to it. It's gone backwards. Tyler Golden's there to clear back forward. Hogan hits forward once again. Golden, this time choosing chest down. It's a heavy touch, but no one is going to get to it ahead of him. And now looking to send it forward. It's not going to find Olabori. Sutton clears back forward once again. Stock, though, now on the ball. Into Jenkins. Foot in there from Dan Gardner. Hunter, though, back to Senior. A little awkward for him, but he gets it around Dan Gardner and able to find Jenkins just about. Hunter and right to Tyler Golden. That's nice there from Town, getting away from that pressure. Tyler Golden looking to switch the play again towards Olabori, but again, it's only going to find Sutton, who clears back forward. Stock gets his foot to it and finds Hunter. Just taking his time now a little bit more. Town's number 8 before giving it left to Jenkins. Evans looking to get there on the end of it on the left-hand side, but it falls to Olabori, though. Playing it to Cosgrave on the edge of the box. Hottie. Back towards Cosgrave. Dan Gardner had just got back there, able to get it back to Sutton. Cosgrave will keep chasing the Oldham fullback, and the clearance is going to come off of Cosgrave last and out of play there for an Oldham throw on the far side.
Yeah, there's definitely still, time to go. Obviously, the whole second half, but from what, Halifax have produced in the first half, they just need to get the final ball right. Oldham haven't offered too much going forward, really. There doesn't seem to be some sort of distinct style of play in terms of, what they're doing, whereas, Town are getting the ball down and playing. They just need to find that final ball, and hopefully it'll come.
Yeah, similar story to Tuesday night, really. Decent work there up until the box, then just lacked the clinical touch as Oldham get another throw on the far side. And again, it will be Sutton to take. Throw down the line, looking for Joe Garner. That's going to come off a blue shirt last and go out of play for another Oldham throw. Made about 20 odd yards with that one. Into the final 30 seconds for normal time in this first half now. Sutton into Dan Gardner, a little bit awkward for him, and Hottie comes away with it. Only Harker ahead of him. Hottie, though, does really well to make himself a bit of space. Now pokes right for Cosgrave. Tyler Golden getting on the overlap. Looking to go for the early cross in towards Harker. That's taken a massive deflection off an Oldham man. It's going to be a Town corner.
Yeah, good chances for Town just before half time. It needs to be a good delivery, and maybe, you never know.
There's going to be 3 minutes added on here at the end of the first half because we have had a couple of injuries. Stoppages there. See the Oldham goal celebrations, but Town will have the corner now on the near side. Jack Evans with the in-swinger towards the near post, punched away there by Hudson. Evans will get to the loose ball first, chooses just to see it out for a throw into Jenkins. Skips past one challenge, holds on to it well. looking to go through the middle, gets it through the older man's leg, takes a big deflection in towards Cosgrave, falls back out to Hottie, takes a touch, gets the shot off. Hudson spills it and Harker taps home and Town are level. Referee thought about going for the whistle there. The flag stayed down. The goal's given and Town are level. Less than a minute into injury time in the first half.
Yeah, it's a really good striker's finish there from Harker. Hottie, tries his look from 25 yards out. The goalkeeper cannot handle it, and Harker just finishes at home. Really good finish for his ninth for the season there for Rob Harker.
Yeah, simple tapping for in the end, but it was the mistake there from Hudson. The initial shot didn't look to have too much power on it, but Hudson spilled it straight back to Town's number 9, and a fairly simple finish for him, but they all count, of course. 46 minutes here on the clock. It's 1-1.
Yeah, it felt like the goal was coming as well. The shame we're just getting back into the game, without really troubling the goalkeeper, but now they finally have, and he has to pick the ball out of the back of his net.
Of course, that's the second time Town have had the ball in the net tonight. The first one called offside against Andrew Oliver-Bory. As Oldham now looking to come down the right-hand side. Sutton chipping forward towards Dallas. Gets something to it. Stott's also going to get there. That's going to come off of Dallas last, according to the linesman on the far side, and go out for a Town throw.
Yeah, I feel like Halifax definitely deserve that equaliser. It's a good finish again from Harker, but he got credit Hottie for really getting the shot on target and creating the chance.
Now here's Cosgrave on the ball. Hottie out towards the right-hand side. That's a nice play there from Town. Golden in space on the halfway line. Chooses to use Jenkins on his left. Now out to the right-hand side for Hunter. Back inside first time for Jenkins. Up to Golden, first time back to Hunter. Town certainly seeing a lot more of the ball, really, since going behind here at the SMH Group Stadium as Hottie goes back to Senior. Now chip forward. Harker chesting down. Can keep hold of it under the pressure of Hobson. Out to Golden. Looking to send that one down the line for Cosgrave. Gets a bit of a shove there from Raglan. Cosgrave keeping hold of it well. Gets the cross in. Big Chackle comes in. Crossing towards Oliver-Bory. Headed away by Sutton. Evans, though, gets to it first. Green battling for it. Appeals for handball for both sides. Oliver-Bory goes for the strike this time. Hudson able to palm it down and catch it the second time of asking.
Yeah, good effort from Oliver-Bory, really. He just needs to, probably get that little bit more in the corner, a little bit more pace, but you can't ask much more there from outside the edge of the box.
Actually able to hold on to it as well. As the Oldham keeper now sends long, flicked on by Garner again, looking for Dallas. Evans, though, gets there first, clears back upfield, but Green intercepts, and he'll keep hold of it as well. And that back out to Dallas on the right-hand side at the moment. Green back down the line, looking for Dallas. The pass fractionally overhit and out of play for a Town throw, but there is the half-time whistle. It's FC Halifax Town 1, Oldham Athletic 1. Oldham probably having the better of it in the first 20 minutes or so, but then all Town really after that without having to really travel Matt Hudson. It was Dan Gardner with the opening goal for Oldham before Rob Harker equalised in injury time, but certainly all to play for in the second half now.
Yeah, I feel like Town, deserve to go into the break level, really, and, again, Harker with the finish, but, I feel like the players have been quite even, but Halifax have really, got the ball down and played, so, all to play for in the second half.
Absolutely, and we'll be back to bring you that second half in 15 minutes' time. Town will kick us off in the second half. Florent Hottie, the man stood over the ball, who did pick up a little bit of a knock in the first half with his shoulder, but appears to be good to carry on. And a fairly even half. Town deservedly going back level late on.
Yeah, I feel like Halifax really deserved that goal at the end of the half, and unfortunately they didn't have any time to really build on that. But it'll be interesting to see what happens in the second half, really. Oldham have got to come out, they've got to win the game. Remember, if they stand any chance of making the playoffs, whereas a draw won't be the end of the world for Halifax yet, a win would be preferable.
Yeah, the draw for Town would mean a win, well, bettering Aldershot and Southend's result in the final day required. So Oliver-Bory gets an early shot off, tipped wide there by Hudson.
Yeah, really good work from Oliver-Bory there. He comes inside onto his favourite right foot, before having a shot at goal, but Hudson does well to palm the ball away. really bright start from the Shaman, and the supporters behind the goal are really trying to roar their team on.
Yeah, both sides now will be shooting towards their fans in this half, but Town with a corner, less than 30 seconds now into the second half. It's Golden to take an in-swinger in towards the middle. I believe that was Hudson that got something to it, but it's come off a blue shirt last, according to the referee. The Town fans behind the goal not quite agreeing with that decision there.
No, it wasn't the greatest header at goal, but tried to direct the ball on target, but it flies over. Again, Oldham can reset with the goalkeeper. Hudson trying to get the ball clear, and the Halifax fans are trying to put him off down on that left-hand side.
Hudson sends long from the goal kick again towards Joe Garner. Like a pretty clear tactic from Oldham in the first half there was to try and find him with a long ball at almost every opportunity as it's come back out towards Conlon. Garner will find Hogan on the right-hand side. Again, good foot in there from Town and cleared away by Jack Hunter. Raglan gets there first, hits back forward, and Hogan won't beat Hottie to the ball. He finds Golden back up to Hunter. Hottie once again, and now Jenkins in the middle can turn and look to get Town on the front foot. Finds Jack Evans on the left-hand side. Oluwapori ahead of him. That's who we'll find. Holds off Sutton well and able to get away from him as well. Tyler Golden making the run on the far side. Oluwapori looking to chip it through. I think he thought Harker was making the run. I think he would have been offside anyway. But that only goes through to Hudson, who throws out to Hogan on the left-hand side.
Yeah, Harker's moving a little bit gingerly there on looks like his left foot or ankle maybe. It was good work from Oliver Moore. He just couldn't really find that final ball, but really bright start to the second half from the Shaman.
And Oldham now with a free kick, about 10 or so yards inside the Town half on the left-hand side. It doesn't appear that they're going to be sending men forward for this one, as the free kick does indeed go short and backwards to Raglan. Now looking to go long again towards Joe Garner. Just beyond him, Green will try and keep it in play on this near side. Not able to do so. It's going to bounce out for a Town throw down by our corn flag on the near side.
Yeah, it's a long ball forward from Oldham trying to get the ball into the final third, but Green can't get the ball away, and Halifax have a throw in on the left hand side.
Evans with the throw down the line. Green again getting his head to it, but that's again only going to go out of play for a Town throw. Made a good 20 yards with that throw.
Yeah, he's done well to try and get the Shamen up the pitch, and this is a chance really for them to get a little bit more control in the game. The Shamen.
And again, Evans with the throw, and again it's Green with the header. Again, he gets it down and plays it back to Hudson. Parker will put him under a little bit of pressure, but the Oldham keeper gets that forward. Tyler Golden gets his head to it, but it only goes backwards, and Dallas trying to battle for it, doesn't control it well at all, and Hunter able to bring it down. Cosgrave now looking for Oluwapori, cut out well by Raglan. Oluwapori, though, winning it back well for Town, and now Cosgrave trying to drive forward, has to turn back, though, gives it to Hunter, back to Cosgrave on the right-hand side, and looking to poke that one through for himself to get on the end of. In fact, Hobson, though, will beat him to it, and again, takes no chances, puts that one in to stand on the far side, and Town have the throw, and initially looked like a pass there from Cosgrave, but no one was making the run beyond him, and he very nearly got there himself.
Yeah, it's good work from Cosgrave. He was trying to force it himself, really, and, why not? If there's no other options, he might as well try.
Hunter there with a loose pass in the middle, and Oldham able to win back possession. McGahey looking for Dallas on the far side, one back there, well there by Jack Hunter. Now looking central for Florent Hottie. No blue shirts ahead of him, gets the shot off. Hudson gets down well and able to hold on to it on that occasion.
Yeah, worth an effort there from Hottie, about 30 yards from goal, who just tries to, cut the ball into the corner with his left foot, but the goalkeeper does well to get down and claim it, really, on a real stodgy surface with the rain pouring down.
Hudson hits long. Garner brought down there by Jamie Stott. Oldham free kick, looking to try and take that one quickly into the run of Dallas. He wasn't going to get onto it, but the referee wasn't happy anyway. And that is going to be pulled back, and there will get another opportunity now to get the ball into the box. And again, it's going to be Dan Gardner with a set piece. Almost all of his deliveries so far tonight have been dangerous ones.
Yeah, it's a good chance for Oldham. It's another set piece. It feels like they are, having the set pieces and trying to, make the most of the set pieces, which is, fair enough, really. They've got some big lads in the box.
Cross comes in from Gardner. It falls out towards the edge of the box. Shot on goal by Hogan. Always rising and over the bar and out of play for a Town goal kick. But again, a decent ball in there from Gardner, not dealt with particularly well by the Town back line, and just fortunate that Hogan couldn't keep his effort down.
Yeah, it's a really, really good opportunity there for Oldham. 51 minutes in, Garner's free kick is cleared straight out to the centre half, and he should really do better.
The ball forward there from Town, headed away by Sutton, but Evans able to pick it up, finds Olobori. Evans carrying on in his run down the left-hand side. Olobori goes right to Hottie, further right now for Tyler Golden in space, gets the crossing first time towards Cosgrave, just over him, it falls towards the back post. He's not going to find a blue shirt. Evans will try and keep it in play on the near side, able to do so and gets it back to Jenkins. Town staying on the front foot here. Goes centre for Olobori, looking to chip that one towards the far side and finds Tyler Golden in acres of space, but the flag does go up against the Town fullback, who gets a shot off, which goes just wide off the post.
Yeah,
but it will be an Oldham free kick anyway.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, really, that he's straying offside. Shouldn't really be offside in that position, really. There isn't too much, space for him to be offside in that essence, and he just should really hold his line.
It's a good view of it as well. But Oldham do get the free kick. It's going to be Hudson to take it inside his own box, now going long. Garner again battling for it. Senior though winning it after Garner goes down. Cosgrave chesting it down. Hottie looking to play it towards Hunter. Cut out though by Hogan. Clears forward. Tyler Golden with a massive clearance to it. And Harker will chase. And Hobson has got to be clever with this one. Gets his head to it, but it's not going to go back to Hudson. And Hobson again taking no chances and just putting it out for a throw on the far side. And Harker just encouraging the Town fans behind the goal.
Yeah, it's great pressure there from Harker. Really forces the danger and forces the Hobson to clear the ball away. And, without that pressure, Hobson would have had an easy sort of, shield in and get the ball away. But he's done brilliantly to earn Halifax a throw in on the right-hand side. And they can make this count.
Golden goes back to Senior with it. Just has to let it go past him. Back to Jenkins and further back to Stott as Town recycle it. Stott, though, finding Harker. First time pass. It's looking for Hunter. It's a bit overhit. Hogan clears forward. Garner with the flick on, but there's no one beyond him. Garner wants a free kick for a supposed push from Senior. Didn't see too much contact there. Finds Golden now on the right-hand side. Down the line towards Olowobori, who's looks like he's swapped wings at the minute with Cosgrave playing through the middle almost, and Harker now on the left. It goes back to Hudson, though, and now out to Sutton. Uses Green. No way past Evans. Goes back to Hobson. Just apologies for any interference. The wind has certainly not died down at all here at the SMH Group Stadium. As the ball forward there, well cut out there by Tyler Golden, who's able to keep hold of it ahead of the challenge. Hunter now looking to drive towards the right-hand side. Needs Olowobori to make that run just a little bit earlier as Hunter almost running out of space, goes down under the challenge, and a free kick has been given, and it's going to be given to Oldham. Hunter was going down and then did grab hold of the Oldham man as he was falling backwards, but little surprised maybe the free kick wasn't given for the tackle on Hunter.
Yeah, I'm surprised really that's gone to Oldham, to be fair, because I think Hunter got his body, in between the ball and the man, and it feels like he's been pushed over rather than he's dragged over Dallas.
Oldham have to go back with the free kick, and Hudson will find Raglan, closed down by Olowobori. Conlon, first time passes for Hogan. It's holding up though. Hunter gets a foot to it. It's a strong foot, but he's able to come away with it, but then runs out of space on the far side. Oldham throw, but good pressure there, high up the pitch from Town, looking to win the ball back early. And Oldham's defence don't necessarily look entirely comfortable with it.
No, Oldham don't particularly look confident with the ball at the back, and Hunter's done really well to force, a throw in, and it could have been better for him. Unfortunately, he's not able to keep the ball in, but you can hear the Halifax fans on our left-hand side, and they're really trying to get the team over the line here.
Throw comes in down the line. I think it was Garner that won the header, and Town man did go down, nothing given. It has gone out, though, for a Shaman throw this time, over on the far side, midway into our own half. Tyler Golden will take just under 10 minutes gone here in the second half. Still one apiece. Town certainly coming the closer of the two sides in the second half. As Golden hits forward, Cosgrave gets his chest to it. It's going to fall in the middle, and Olowobori will pick it up, driving towards the edge of the box. Olowobori getting it onto his right foot, gets the shot off, blocked on the edge. Jenkins skips past one challenge, plays it out to the left-hand side for Evans, plays it towards goal. Comfortable enough stop there for Hudson. Not sure if Evans was going for a cross towards the near post or a shot there. Didn't have too much power on it. And the Oldham keeper able to watch that all the way into his hands.
Yeah, Olowobori does really, really well to try and get some space under the box. Unfortunately for him, it's blocked, but Halifax recycled the ball really well. it's better from Halifax, in the final third, trying to force the goalkeeper to make some saves, and it feels like it's
Oldham send it forward from Hudson up towards Garner, who's gone down over the top of Jack Hunter, and he's won the visitors a free kick there.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Really, that's a free kick to Oldham. Really, really soft, but another dangerous position here for Garner to put the ball in, and I'm sure the big lads at the back for Oldham, in particular, Hobson and Hogan are coming up, and they'll fancy this one.
And again, it's going to be Dan Gardner with it. Only a one-man wall for Town with Aaron Cosgrave there. Andrew Oluwapori, the only man staying forward. This cross comes in. It's towards the middle of the box, headed out as far as the edge. It's going to be Sutton, I believe, to get there first. Sorry, no, that's Conlon. His options. Uses Green now on the corner of the box. Able to get the ball in towards the back post. Johnson's come for it. Oldham man goes down in the middle, and it's a penalty for Oldham. Can't quite see who's gone down in the middle there. Can't say I saw too much of that myself. Sam Johnson had come out well for it. It was a needless one. Either way, as I say, Johnson had it covered.
Yeah, Gardner's gone down on the box. It looks like he's potentially been, shoved over by one of the Town defenders. I'm not particularly sure who has shoved him over, but Garner feels like he should get the penalty. And the Oldham fans are delighted behind the goal. And obviously, can they keep the composure from 12 yards? I'm sure Sam Johnson, obviously, famously saving a lot of penalties in the past, especially during the FA Trophy winning run last season. He'll fancy himself, but it's a huge chance for Oldham to take the lead.
Interesting chance there from Oldham. It's going to be Dan Gardner to take the penalty. As you mentioned, Sam Johnson does have a good record from penalties. But Gardner to beat him from the spot. Goes for goal. And it's in from Dan Gardner. Found the bottom corner. Johnson guessed right. Just couldn't quite get down quick enough to save it. 2-1 to Oldham. 58 minutes on the clock here.
Yeah, it's a really, really good penalty from Dan Gardner. Sends, the ball into the bottom corner. Johnson goes the right way, but unfortunately it's got too much power, too much direction, and it's right into the corner. Nothing really Johnson can do. And, it's a mountain to climb really for the Shamen. 33 minutes to go. It's unfortunate really, because I feel like they started the second half really well, just been caught. And obviously, we'll have to see that back again for the penalty. But I'm sort of unsure. Is there that much contact on Garner for him to go down? But potentially, there is. And obviously, at the minute, the referee's given it, and Garner stuck it away for his second of the game.
Yeah, obviously, as you say, regardless of how much it was given, and well hit from Dan Gardner. And Town find themselves behind once again as we get back underway. Hunter stopped. Up to Oluwapori. Finds Hottie. Tyler Golden pushing forward once again on the right-hand side, and that's who Florent Hottie will find. Inside again for. Just had to let the ball catch up to him a little bit. Back towards Golden. Hogan's come away with it, playing that one down the line, only to find Jack Hunter there. Jenkins. Oldham certainly putting Town under a little bit more pressure than they had done earlier in the half, as Senior now looks to send long for Harker will chase. Hobson will get there first. It's not going to go out of play, though, and Hobson, again, just taking no chances, puts it out of play for a throw on the far side. And again, it'll be Tyler Golden to take the throw on the far side. Throw central, finds Florent Hottie. Jack Evans now playing forward on the left-hand side, but Hottie goes back to Stott instead. Now looking central, nice ball for Harker, looking to flick it through for Cosgrave. Gets his chest to it, just going to carry on too much. And I think Town fans want a penalty there. Did look to be a little bit of a pull there from Cosgrave, but would have been very harsh.
Yeah, it looks like a tiny little bit of a pull there on Cosgrave, but he doesn't go down, and it doesn't really give the referee a chance to give anything. Unfortunately, that is what usually happens in this day of age.
Long ball from Hudson, headed away by Stott, brought down by Dallas. Gardner, no advantage there, and that is going to be pulled back for the Oldham free kick. Florent Hottie, a couple of bites there on Conlon. And again, it's another opportunity for Dan Gardner to whip the ball into the box here. Although Oldham not committing too many men forward with this. Obviously, Goal to the good at the moment as we cross the hour mark. Garner chipping it in towards the back post. Senior gets his head to it, goes down. It falls to Oluwabori. Play carried on. Oldham have won a free kick there for something like... So it's on the opposite side of the pitch to where we are here on the gantry, but can't say I saw much of that myself.
No, he looked like a little bit of a clip on the edge of the box, and obviously it's a great position really for Oldham to whip the ball into the box.
Towards the near post, cleared away there by Jenkins. Straight out of play though for an Oldham throw. Just allows him to stay on the front foot here.
It gives Oldham a chance to regroup, and it doesn't look like they're in any rush at all to take this throw in on the left hand side.
Yeah, understandable as we say. Goal to the good here. Less than half an hour to go, and
you don't blame them really. They need to win the game, and I guess it'd be a huge win in the race for the playoff positions.
Straight though back out of play for a Town throw, which Golden will find Hottie from. Looking to put that one back, and Hunter just about getting that to Jenkins before going down under a challenge from Garner. And I think the referee has given the free kick a late decision there. It was clear contact between Joe Garner and Jack Hunter, and again, not malicious, but certainly late. And it's going to be a yellow card as well for Joe Garner, which I think that's a fair enough call.
Yeah, I think it's the right decision from the referee there. Garner's really late on Hunter, and I feel like the referee was probably seeing if the play could go on and trying to figure out whether he was going to give the yellow card before actually giving the free kick in general.
Johnson hits the free kick long. Harker can get a touch to that. He will be able to keep that one in the side. Hunter goes back to stop first time. Now Jenkins. Under pressure from Conlon. Has to go all the way back to Johnson. Stop now. Again, back to Johnson. Dan Gardner putting the Town keeper under some pressure as Johnson hits long towards Harker again. Gets his chest to it, and that will fall back to Evans now, who can push forward on this left-hand side. He's got Hottie ahead of him. Just gets the ball a bit tangled under his feet there. Finds Hottie, though, inside now for Oluwabori. Goes back out to Senior on the halfway line. Jenkins looking for Tyler Golden on the far side, but it's a loose pass, and now Dallas looking to drive forward here. Cuts inside. Green making the run through the middle, but he'll find Joe Garner on the right-hand side. Dallas making the run through the middle, though. Cross comes in towards it. Good there. Good catch from Johnson.
Yeah, good goalkeeping there from Johnson. I feel like Garner will be disappointed that he didn't get the ball sort of in the box, a little bit better, but good goalkeeping, and Halifax on the attack.
Hunter now coming forward. Oluwabori ahead of him, and that's who we'll find. Harker and Cosgrave both making similar runs towards the back post as Oluwabori looks to take on Sutton. Can't get the ball past him, and Sutton does well to win that back and hold on to it. Goes back into the box, cleared forward. Garner gets his chest to it, goes down under a challenge from Jamie Stott, but certainly a bit theatrical there from Joe Garner.
Yeah, really, really soft, but good sense forwards play there from Garner, getting his body, in front of the ball and the man. Forced a little bit of contact before going over. It looked a little bit soft, but I can definitely see why the referee has given it.
And again, it will be Matthew Hudson with the free kick, midway inside their own half. Looking to switch the play from the free kick. Headed centrally by Hogan. Up towards Garner, him and Senior battling for it, and Hunter clears away. Harker gets a flick on, but there's no one beyond him. Hobson hits back forward.
Yeah. It looks like there's a little bit of movement on both benches as well.
Hogan's...
Maybe both managers might want to try and roll the dice. Obviously, from Oldham's point of view, that they're ahead at the moment. They need to win the game, whereas Halifax can't really afford to lose it. They're still well in the race for the playoffs, but away to Eastleigh on Saturday is never an easy game.
Now Cosgrave coming forward down the right-hand side. He's got two men to beat. Goes down under the challenge. The ball had gone out of play, though, for a Town throw. as mentioned, does look to be a change for both sides. Town will have the throw in first. Goes short back to Jenkins. Inside now for Jack Hunter in plenty of space inside the Oldham half. Gives it left to Oluwabori. The touch takes him back a little. Now finds Jenkins. Up to Golden on the right-hand side. Dallas with him. Looking drive central. He gets the ball in towards the box. Cosgrave can't quite control it. And no blue shirt able to capitalise on the loose ball as it's cleared forward. Garner with a good flick on there. Green will chase and he'll get there ahead of Stott. He's up there on his own on this near side though. Then outside, Garner making the run in. Both sliding in. And that's come off the Oldham man last. And it's gone out for a Town goal kick, much to the anger of the Oldham fans and Devon Green.
Yeah.
We are going to have a change here. It looks like we're going to have Towns first. And it's going to be number 14, Kane Thompson-Summers, coming on to replace number 28, Jack Jenkins. So a like-for-like change there in midfield, but maybe just fresher legs, a bit more energy in the middle of the park.
Yeah, I feel like Jenkins has struggled in the second half, really. Well, obviously, three games in 7 days is never easy for any team, and with the real input, 3 games in 5 days actually, is not easy for any team. And I feel like freshen up the legs for the last 25 minutes and see what we can do.
Hunter now finding Hottie, able to play it through the legs of the older man, and Hunter plays it back for Thompson-Summers. Now his first touch of the ball. And he'll find Jack Evans. Really nice pass there from Thompson-Summers on the left-hand side. Space, looking to get the ball in towards the middle. Hunter with a flick on, out towards the edge of the box. And that's an easy clearance there for Conlon, who gets a big foot through that up towards Garner. Able to get his head to it, but only going to find Thompson-Summers. Again, able to get Town going once again. Yeah. Golden, down the line for Cosgrave. Back to Golden, and inside for Thompson-Summers.
Yeah, really, really bright start to the game for Thompson-Summers. He's come on, looks really confident, playing like nice passes, and that pass there for Evans.
On that note, Stott's pass is a loose one, and he'll have to recover it here and able to get it back to Johnson there. Made up for his mistake there, Jamie Stott.
Yeah, Stott's done really well to make from his mistake. Good pace and good composure to pass the ball back to Johnson, and Halifax have got the ball back now.
Oluwabori finding Hunter. Evans is got a bit of space on this left-hand side, but he's going to try and launch it over the top for Harker into the box. Takes a touch and just allows Hobson there to get a foot to it and put it behind for a corner. Obviously on his weaker foot there for Rob Harker, but just thinking that position just needed to pull the trigger.
Yeah, I feel like on his left foot, just drill it towards goal. I've mentioned about the conditions before. It's quite windy, it's quite wet. Anything really can happen on this surface, and I feel like Harker's just got to pull the trigger. But, a good ball over the top, a good move for the Shaman, and, in a good position now from the corner.
It's going to be Tyler Golden again to take the set piece. Look like Town are getting a second sub ready already. Oldham still haven't made one yet. It's Golden's corner comes in towards the middle, headed out. It's taken a few deflections. Golden will look to play that one back in, cleared though by Oldham as Thompson-Summers. The touch is a little loose though, but Hunter recovers it. Hottie. Hunter further to his left to Thompson-Summers.
Yeah,
now Evans on the halfway line.
Halifax been really, really patient on the edges of the box there. They've just got to try and work the
back centrally there by Senior. Again, Oldham get it clear up to Garner, who goes down under the tackle there from Thompson-Summers, and a clear free kick for Oldham.
Yeah, Garner's done really, really well at that in the second half. Not particularly in the first. I feel like he was a bit of, struggling a little bit to, keep up the pace of the game in the first half. But he's done really, really well to hold the ball up. Won his side a free kick, slows the game down a little bit with 20 minutes to go. And they'll be hoping his team, he can do that for his team.
Town making their second change of the night. It's going to be number 19, Aaron Cosgrave, to be replaced by number 27, Aidan George. Oldham are also making a change, I believe.
Yeah, it looks like that's actually Garner's last contribution of the game. I feel like he, he's coming off here. Yeah, and he's been replaced by, James Norwood, the experienced, striker who's coming on for, Garner. And, I say Garner's done really, really well, as much as his play in front of goal has not been as effective. Not really had any service, to be fair to him, but, Norwood, will be looking to make an impact.
Town win the free kick. I'm not sure if that was necessarily for Oluwabori, who went down, or a slightly high foot on Jack Evans. But Town get the free kick. Play it quick. Short by Stott to Senior. Now into Hunter. Just holds it up, gives it to Senior on his right. Townend still looking to be patient at the moment, but now looking to launch this one long for George to chase, but just not holding up, and that's easy enough for Hogan to see out of play. Oldham goal kick.
Yeah, it's got to get a little bit less on the ball. It's just travelled out of play, but I feel like, if you're going to play them balls, just take a little bit of pace off it. And it looks like the Oldham goalkeeper here is taking a little bit of time over this goal kick. Really understandable, to be quite frankly honest. Less than 20 minutes to go. It's a must-win game for Oldham, and he gets the ball forward.
Towards Norwood, it's just over him. Stotlow pokes clear, and Hottie looking to bring that one down. It deflects up into the air. Hunter looking for Hottie again. Nice pass there for Thompson-Summers. First time towards Evans now. He can take that well in his stride. He's got Green on his shoulder, though, and he'll turn back, goes back to Thompson-Summers, into Hottie, back to Thompson-Summers again. That's nice there from Town. And now Thompson-Summers driving through the middle. Runs out a bit of space. Finds Tyler Golden. Slightly loose touch and taken off his toes there and cleared back forward by McGahey. Senior. Hunter now left to stop. Into Thompson-Summers here. Onto his left foot. Finds Oluwabori inside the box. Trying to get it onto his right. Shot takes a deflection. George at the back post. Brings it down. Gets the shot off. It's in from Aidan George. And Town are level again.
Yeah, it's a superb finish from Aidan George. He's only been on the pitch a couple of minutes, but he's already made an impact. It's 2-2. And, I'd actually have to credit, Thompson-Summers there. He really kept his composure on the edge of the box. Feeds the ball out to the left, and it's taken a deflection. Fell straight to Aidan George inside the box. And he's tapped the ball home for his second goal for the club.
Yeah, and again, it's not the most extravagant finish we've seen, but Aidan George, right place, right time, really, as the ball fell to him inside the box again. The flag stayed down, and able to beat Hudson 1-on-1 as Oldham get us back underway here. Town are level once again with 20 minutes to go.
I'll have to give George massive credit there, because he could easily have lashed at the ball, could easily have blazed the ball over, got under it, but he stayed composed, and that's all you have to do in that position. Slots the ball past the goalkeeper and game on.
And now Sutton on the ball, looking to get away from Oluwabori. Has to go back to McGahey, who finds Dan Gardner on the right-hand side. Into Conlon. Ball back forward for Dan Gardner. High up the pitch on this right-hand side. Sutton on the overlap. Gardner goes to middle. Ball into the box, headed away by Stott. Hunter. Nice pass out towards Oluwabori, who takes it in his stride well. Can Town counter here? On his own a little bit on the right-hand side, but finds Hottie inside. In acres of space. Driving towards goal. Looking to play it towards Harker on the left-hand side. The flag stays down once again. Forced out to the left, though. Rob Harker takes it onto his right. And that will be an effort that he'll want to forget as it goes behind for a goal kick.
Yeah, but great play again from Halifax. Picking up on a mistake from Oldham, really, as a poor cross into the box by Garner. And that man Hottie, plays the ball through to Harker. And although the effort is well wide of goal, it's worth a go from that range.
And play will just stop. Devon Green is just getting a bit of treatment, some cramp there. Oldham are readying their second change of the day.
Yeah, it looks like it could be Green that's the man coming off. He's worked his socks off on that right-hand side. But unfortunately for him, it looks like his evening could be coming to an end here.
Well, he is back to his feet and walking off the pitch. Of course, that equaliser does return Town into the top 7 spaces and does put it back in our hands heading into the final day, as Oldham will make that change, and I believe it is number 15, Devon Green, being replaced, I believe, by number 20, Hallam Hope.
Yeah, Hope, a very, very, very experienced forward. How many times have I said that today about the Oldham front men? James Norwood on the pitch now. Joe Garner, 36-year-old, has just come off. Hallam Hope, looks like he's coming on and he'll want to make an impact.
It'd be interesting to see if it's a like-for-like change. Does it appear that he's coming out onto this right wing?
Yeah, it looks like, they're going to go to 4-4-3-3 with Dallas on the left, Norwood in the centre, and Hope on the right-hand side with Garner just behind them.
This ball comes forward from Hudson. Dallas bringing it down for Norwood. Back to Hogan. Gets away from Hottie. looking for hope, but that's cut out well by Evans. Olopori trying to get past Sutton, goes down under the challenge. Referee sees nothing wrong as Sutton did win back ball, but again, the pass forward is cut out by Jack Evans. Into Hottie now, and Town can come forward here. Hottie gets himself a little bit of space. Evans was in decent position. The ball comes towards the right-hand side, towards Harker. Good header there by Liam Hogan to play it back.
Yeah,
to Hudson.
Good defending there from Hogan. Sniffs out the danger and heads the ball back to the goalkeeper. But again, I feel like Hottie could have played the ball earlier to Oluwabi, but unfortunately, the ball, isn't quite there for, Rob Harker.
We're just under 15 minutes left on the clock here. 2 goals apiece. Aidan George with the second equaliser for Town after Dan Gardner's second of the game from the penalty spot. As Oldham win and yet another free kick deep inside the Town half. Tyler Golden cannot believe the decision over there. But again, it's a set piece in a really good position for Dan Gardner to get the crossing.
Yeah, this is absolutely perfect position to cross the ball into the box. Right footer, in swinger. Oldham will be licking their lips with some of the guys they've got on the pitch now. And, this is a really, really huge opportunity for Oldham to get the ball in the box and, test the Halifax defenders and Sam Johnston.
Gardner will take it. Town again, bringing virtually every man back to defend. Oluwapori's the furthest forward, about 20-odd yards outside the box. But Gardner puts it in towards the middle. Johnson's come for it. He's not got to it. It falls into the box. Senior able to watch that one wide, and it's a goal kick. Massive let-off there for Town.
Yeah, Johnson's really, really fortunate. He comes out, tries to claim it, doesn't get enough on it, and the ball bobbles around the 6-yard area. But fortunately for Town, the ball rolls behind. It looked like the ball touched an Oldham forward as it went behind. But Johnson looks in a little bit of pain there with his shoulder. But fortunately, he's up on his feet now.
Yeah, again, certainly one player that we simply can't afford to lose. Sam Johnson has mentioned no backup keeper on the bench as Oluwapori loses out there in the middle. Dallas back to Hogan. Town putting the pressure on though, high up on the pitch as it's switched to Sutton on this near side. Again, Oluwapori keeping the pressure on as Sutton goes back to Hobson. His ball's forward now, looking for Norwood. Headed away by Stott. Magahi brings down, now looking to spread it towards the left-hand side, and Hogan's got acres of space over on the far side. Golden will close him down though. Looking to get the ball in towards Norwood, finds his head, and Johnson able to watch that one wide. Just wide of the target there, but I think Johnson would have had that one covered.
Yeah, it looks like Johnson potentially had that one covered, but it's a good chance for Oldham to ball into the box by Hogan, and the header, goes wide, and I feel like, that's a big chance.
Very, very close there from Norwood. Stott now plays forward towards George, able to get his header to it, and that will flick on and find Tyler Golden. Heavy first touch, but there's no one ahead of him. Able to get the ball to George on the edge of the box. Can he get a shot off? Takes a few touches, now gets shot. Blocked. Harker can't quite get there. Still not cleared. Raglan now plays out towards Dallas on the far side. I believe that's Tyler Golden still down on the far side of the pitch. No sign of play stopping as Dallas plays it towards Dan Gardner on this near side. Golden is back to his feet, although limping slightly here. Again, not something Town will want to see as the ball comes forward, looking for Norwood in a foot race with Senior. Sliding in, Norwood gets there, able to knock it back, but Senior comes away with that really well, and he'll clear forward. But Sutton brings it down on the halfway line. Oldham staying on the front foot here. 11 minutes left at the SMH Group Stadium. Dan Gardner, down the line it goes for Hope. Low ball in towards Norwood, trying to get a flick onto it. It's going to fall to Jack Hunter, who's able to get a clearance to it, and Hobson will play that forward with his knee, but he's only giving it straight to a Hottie, but the pass is just a half a yard there behind Oluwapori. And the referee just stopping play here for a second, I think, to book Andy Dallas for the tackle on Tyler Golden.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. It was a really, really late tackle there from Andy Dallas, and rightly so. He gets the yellow card, but you can tell there are a few tired bodies out here now. Yeah, Halifax playing 3 games in 5 days. You can really tell, but with 10 minutes to go, can either side find a winner?
Sutton now looking to drive through the middle, poking it forward towards Dallas. Gets the shot off. Johnson saves well at the near post. Very well positioned there, Johnson, and able to hold on to it as well. Rolls out now for Hunter, up to Hottie. George was making the run beyond. He'll just have to curb that. Hottie, though, will also have to turn back. Gives it to Golden now. Back to Hottie on the right, and again to Golden.
Yeah, it looks like Oldham are pressing really, really high now. The players have got on the pitch, but this is a really, really good chance for Halifax.
Some great play there from Tyler Golden, got space, and a great ball from Jack Hunter to find Evans on the left-hand side. The ball in takes deflection. It's just evaded Oliveri. It's just evaded Harker, and it's behind for a corner.
Oh, that's ever so close there to a potential Halifax third goal. Great ball in from Evans, and it's inches away from Harker. I feel like there might have been a really crucial touch there from one of the Oldham defenders. I can't really tell who it was, but another good chance for Halifax, and obviously they've got a corner now.
Yeah, that deflection just took it a little too far from Oliveri and Harker as well. Either one of them gets a touch to it, and it's a simple finish into the final 10 minutes. Town with the corner. Town are getting Luke Summerfield ready to come on, but it's going to be Evans to take the corner in towards the middle, headed away there by Raglan as far as Thompson Sommers, who miskicks a little bit.
Oh.
And Dallas has been able to spin away from Hunter, and that is the most blatant tactical foul you'll see all night, and that is a yellow card for Jack Hunter.
Yeah, it's a really cynical foul from Hunter, but probably one he needs to make because, Dallas has got pace, as we all know, and I feel like in that position, you might as well take the yellow card for the team and move on and reset and get into position.
Yeah, so as we said, a tactical foul. It was Thompson Sommers couldn't quite control it at the first time of asking, and that gave Hunter a task to deal with. Dallas, who spun away from him well. Hunter, though, just grabbed hold of him and wasn't going to let go before he reached the ground. And now Hobson will take the free kick out towards Hogan, who's able to win the header back centrally, and Hope's there inside the box, looking to head it down. Stott heads clear as far as Dan Gardner on the edge, poking it back towards the box. Hogan on the slide, can't get anything to it, and out for a Town goal kick.
Yeah, Oldham are starting to live a little bit more pressure on in terms of the direct balls into the box, and another change for the Shaman here.
And it's going to be Luke Summerfield to come on, and I believe that's Florent Hottie making his way off the pitch. So I would imagine that will now see Thompson Sommers pushing forward into the number 10 role, and Summerfield and Jack Hunter will be the two holding midfielders.
Yeah, Florent Hottie's played really, really well tonight, given, he had that injury in the first half, but came on, showed real good composure in the middle. And I feel like, it's another set of fresh legs, really, with Luke Summerfield coming on.
We certainly know what he's capable of from set pieces as well, and his ability to pick out of passes. Possibly the best in the team, as Town now looking to come forward. Big header back, though, by Dan Gardner, and that's all the way into the hands of Hudson. Good defensive header there from Gardner.
Yeah, I feel like both teams, are trying to go for the win. It looks like Oldham are pushing a few men forward compared to what they were doing earlier in the half, especially.
George now looking to control it, but just held onto the ball for a fraction too long and closed down, but finds Hunter. Summerfield looking to send that one over the top towards, I think, the run of George, but headed away by Raglan. Hogan inside now to McGahey. Skips past the challenger Summerfield, now up to Norwood. First time pass, finds Gardner. He's got Hope on the right-hand side, and that's who he'll find. Looking for a low ball in. Good block there from Jack Evans, but the danger's not over. It's an Oldham corner.
Yeah, it's good defending, actually. From Evans, he gets there and diverts the ball away, but Garner over this set piece from a corner.
Again, the number 19 with the set piece. Town with almost everyone back inside the box as the corner comes in towards the back post. Johnson's going to go for it, and he's able to catch and hold. Oliveri making the early run here, and that's who Johnson will try and find. It's a long ball from him, but that's only going to go all the way through to Hudson in the Oldham box.
Yeah, it's a really good idea from Johnson. He probably could have played it maybe, a couple of seconds earlier when, he was running, clear, through, but, unfortunately for him, it rolls straight through to Hudson.
Hogan and Golden battling for it, neither one really winning it well. Senior putting a foot through that one and getting it clear. 6 or so minutes left on the clock. Tonight's official attendance stands at 1,508 with 381 making the journey down from Oldham. Thank you all for your support this evening. Both sets of fans have been in fantastic voice. Oldham with the throw, though, which Hogan takes short for McGahey, who looks to switch play for Sutton. Good first touch there from the fullback. Down the line for Hope, who's there again, able to play that one down the line for Sutton. Summerfield back to Johnson, who's short pass to Stott. Town playing some slightly risky play, but Stott has done really well to come away with it. Summerfield looking to fire it forward towards Oliveri, and that's a handball there from, I believe, Dan Gardner, and Town get the free kick.
Yeah, it's a pretty blatant handball there. Probably not much you could do about it, but it looks like he tries to bring his right arm into play to try and control the ball, but free kick to Halifax deep inside their own half.
Short into Summerfield, back to Stott. Again, Town maybe playing some slightly risky stuff at the minute. Summerfield put under pressure there from Conlon. Has to go back to Stott, who'll put a foot through this one and allow Town to push out a little bit. It will find Oluwabori. Decent first touch, but Hobson just nips in front and plays forward. And Dallas now will chase this one. Senior, though, gets there first and just hooks that one away. George will try and keep that one in play, but it's just a little bit too much on it. And that's out of play for an Oldham throw. Deep inside the Town half, Dan Gardner has gone down on the near side. I think it's just a bit of cramp, though.
Yeah, looks like he's struggling a little bit of cramp there. You know, Gardner, he's worked his socks off today. You know, he's scored 2 goals as well. 2 vital goals, it could feel, but, you know, Oldham need to score another goal to keep themselves in the playoff hunt, whereas a point wouldn't be an awful result for the Shamen, who are now back in the playoff places.
Of course, yeah, with the point, it is still in the Shamen's hands, needing to equal or better Aldershot's result on the final day to secure the place in 7th as things stand. Oldham, though, as you say, will be out of the playoff race without a win here. Summerfield now plays it back to Stott. Summerfield back out to Golden on the far side. And back to Senior. Summerfield and first time back to Senior. Chooses to go back to Johnson. It's a slightly awkward pass, but he controls it well. And we'll play that one straight back to Senior on the right-hand side.
Yeah, really composed goalkeeping there from Johnson. It wasn't an easy, just not an easy ball into, you know, Johnson's feet, but he's done superbly and, you know, good chance here.
Thompson Summers has kept it in on the far side and now looking to run at McGahey, firing it across the box. Hudson's got a hand to it. He spilt it again and cleared away by McGahey, I believe that was. Stott will get to the loose ball first, but again, it wasn't comfortable goalkeeping from the Oldham number 13.
Yeah, it's good goalkeeping from, you know, Hudson. He's a really powerful ball into the box from Thompson Summers, and, you know, he's done really well to, you know, palm it away. And, you know, fortunately for them, it's gone and they've won a throw-in.
Oldham are making their final change of the day. It's number 19, Dan Gardner, that's come off. And it's going to be for number 14, Nathan Sherron.
Yeah, Gardner's worked his socks off, and he probably does deserve a standing ovation from the travelling fans.
So obviously, both goals for Oldham tonight. Dan Gardner, the first one, an absolute worldie from a corner. The second coming from the penalty spot as Town looked to win it back from the throw. That's cleared back forward, though, by Oldham. Out for a Shaman throw this time, midway inside our own half on the near side.
Yeah, it's good work really, and the ball's obviously, you know, gone out for a throw in. 2 minutes remaining, plus, you know, probably 3 or 4 minutes of stoppage time, probably a little bit more than that with all the stoppages we've had. So, you know, the game is finally in the balance.
All to play for still for both sides. Both sides coming forward decently well. As the throw goes back from Evans to Stott, who clears forward. It's only going to find the header Raglan. His header, though, a loose one, and George will try and control that. Finds Hunter, able to get it to Summerfield. The pass is a little bit loose, and Hope intercepts. Back to McGahey, out to Sutton on this near side. Chipping it forward, looking for the run. Evans gets a foot to it, but he controls it well for the Oldham man, and now here's Hope on the near side. Looking to get the ball in early. Stott gets a good clearance to it, but it's going to come straight back forward. The header back forward one from McGahey, cut out there by Evans, but he slices his clearance forward, and Oldham get the throw on the near side.
Yeah, it's a good chance for Oldham, this. They're putting a little bit more pressure on. Halifax can't seem to get out at the minute. Yeah, and they are very much more aware of the situation that they need to win this football match if they're to stay in the playoff race.
Thrown back to Hobson from Sutton. Cross now looking to go in early. Norwood gets his head to it. Golden with a clearance, but it's not going to find a blue shirt, and Town under pressure straight away with Hope again. Thompson Summers battling for it. Falls back to McGahey. Sutton now on the overlap. Evans will try and get there. Big sliding tackle there from Jack Evans, and he's won it back well. Able to get a clearance to it, and that's going to find Rob Harker, who can hold it up well. Summerfield in support, but he'll find Aidan George on the right-hand side, and Town can counter here. Harker making the run through the middle. George gets past one challenge. Still Town.
Situation. Oh.
The pass a little heavy. Thompson Summers gets there, gets it back to Oluwabori now in the corner of the box. Looking to take his man on. Gets the shot off towards the near post. Hudson gets down well, and that's a fairly comfortable save for the keeper. Not the most amount of power on the shot there from Oluwabori.
Yeah, what a chance that is for the Shamen. You know, 2v2. You know, I actually think, you know, he's made the right decision to play the ball back into Thompson Summers, but unfortunately Oldham have got back and defended well.
I believe there's going to be 5 minutes now added on here at the end of the 90, and Tyler Golden in possession, driving forward down the right-hand side. George making the run beyond. uses Summerfield. Up to Harker. First time back to Thompson-Summers. Will have to recover that somewhat, but finds Oluwabori now on the left-hand side. Evans getting forward on the overlap as well. Oluwabori, though, looking to drive through the middle. Releases it to Summerfield. Takes a touch. Gets the shot off. It's over the bar. Needed to use Aidan George on the right-hand side. There was in acres of space.
Yeah, it's the wrong decision there from Summerfield. George will be really frustrated because he's in a really clear position on the right-hand side on the edge of the box. If he played that in, who knows what would have happened. But instead, Summerfield took a shot at goal and it goes over.
And Hudson will go and collect. As mentioned, 5 minutes to be added on here at the end of the 90.
Really clear message there from the travelling Oldham fans singing, attack, attack, attack. They know what their team need to do. Can the team produce for them?
It's out for a throw on the far side, though. Hogan will take just in front of Chris Millington's dugout.
Yeah, into the final 4 minutes, of the game now.
I think both sets of fans there getting frustrated with how long Hogan was taking as the ball's hit long forward. Johnson's not come for it. Senior, though, able to nod it back into the hands.
You can sense the nerves from both sets of supporters. They know how important these last couple of minutes could be in their seasons.
Neither side can really afford to lose tonight as Johnson hits forward towards Harker. Raglan heads backwards. Harker again underneath it, but again Raglan gets to it first, and that will find Hope. Play back to Hobson, who just hits that one as far as he can, up towards Norwood. Stott and him both going for it. Hunter hitting that one over the top. I think Oluwabori knew he was offside. Sutton brings down, though, plays down the line for Hope. Back to Sutton. Some nice play there from Oldham, and cuts away from Thompson-Summers, now looking to spread the play to the left-hand side for Hogan. Gets past George's challenge. Trying to get away from Thompson-Summers here, Liam Hogan. Gets past Oluwabori. The challenge comes in from Thompson-Summers, was a good one according to the ref, and now Oluwabori driving forward, the touch heavy though. Cut out well there by McGahey, and Sutton finding his man. Now Hope on the near side. Oldham substitute looking to get down the outside of Jack Evans, who's keeping pace with the experienced player.
Yeah.
Finds McGahey in the centre.
I'm trying to work the ball well here on the edge of the box.
Dallas with a slightly loose pass. Tyler Golden will try and come away with it. One back well, though, by Oldham again, and it's headed forward for Hogan. Looking to play that one over the top for Conlon. Stott will deal with that, though, and Oluwabori should get to that loose ball first. He's able to do so. Chests it down and hooks that one over his own head. Harker will chase. Hobson gets a good first touch to that and now looks to bring it forward himself here. Goes down under a slight challenge. Referee sees nothing wrong with it. Play carries on. Harker inside for Thompson-Summers. George making the run on the right. Harker on the left-hand side. Advantage played. Harker. George in space on the right. Harker. It's going to go all the way. Saved. It's going to come back out to Summerfield. Takes a touch. Looking for Oluwabori. The pass just beyond him. He's got nothing left. Oluwabori's run all night. And Sutton clears. Harker needed to square that to George again in space at the back post.
Yeah, it's a massive chance for Rob Harker to really cynical foul there by, I'm not sure that who's been given a yellow card on, Magai has been given yellow cards for, a cynical foul there on Thompson. But, it's a great chance for Rob Harker and he should really score.
As a striker, you can't necessarily blame him for going it, but the pass was so on for Aidan George and everyone could see it as Tyler Golden takes a touch, plays it to Harker on the edge, back towards Golden on the right, gets it over the bar.
Oh,
just got far too much underneath it, and that was a fantastic chance as we've now got just one of the 5 minutes added on. It is a minimum, of course, but there hasn't been too much stoppage.
Yeah,
time.
What a massive chance that is again. Great work down the right-hand side, and, Golden's got to just keep his head over the ball, and it could be 3-2.
Hudson gets play back underway with the goal kick. Senior heads back forward, but that's out of play for an Oldham throw on the far side, sorry. Hogan will take.
Yeah, it's
running out of time here for both sides. Hogan throws into Conlon, back to Hogan, chip forward towards Norwood, battling with Stott. Nice first touch there from Norwood, trying to get the turn. Finds Hallam Hope. Sutton looking to get on the overlap. Evans, though, still battling with Hope. Good foot in there from Jack Evans, and that's going to go out of play for a town throw on the near side. Possibly time still for one final chance. The Shaman needs to get it forward quickly, though. Evans will take the throw right by the corner flag on the near side.
It's into the final, 30 seconds or so, and Shaman have got the ball. Can there be one final chance to get the winner?
The throw only finds the head of Sutton, who plays back forward. Stott now putting a foot through this. It's going to be Raglan's ball. Heads straight back forward towards Dallas. Stott gets a foot to it, and Thompson-Summers can bring this one down. Hunter, nice little layoff there from Thompson-Summers, and Hunter back to Thompson-Summers. Oluwabori further left Thompson Summers runs into a bit of trouble, keeps hold of it though. Finds the feet of Aidan George, and Golden's in acres of space on the right. George looking to drive through the middle. Now finds Golden. Maybe time here. Golden going for goal. It's into the side netting and behind for a goal kick. And again, just maybe not the right option there. Needed just to drill it back into the middle. George and Harker were both in there.
Yeah, I feel like that earlier chance on Golden's, you mind, he wanted to sort of made amends, and I don't feel like that's the right decision from him. He should have really looked in the side of the box. There were quite a few options.
Oldham win the free kick. I believe it's an unfair challenge, I think, on Norwood following Hudson's goal kick. And again, we have played over the 5. Would imagine this is the final chance. Now, can Oldham do anything from this free kick? Dan Gardner, the usual taker, has gone off. Believe it's Tom Conlon over the ball, and Town bringing every man back to defend. And
yeah, this is the last chance of the game, and it's a really good opportunity. I've mentioned about Oldham's set pieces, and, here we go.
Conlon chips it in towards the edge of the box, headed towards goal. Johnson will see that one wide for a goal kick.
Yeah, and that's it.
And there is the full-time whistle. Boos from the Oldham fans there behind the goal. Their season is over. Town will now go to the final day knowing a win would see us into that 7th place spot. But some incredible chances there at the end that could have put Town clear there.
Yeah, it could have been so much better for Town, but I feel like it's a really, really positive performance. Lots of energy considering the amount of matches again, three games in 5 days. But, lots to be proud of for Town to take it to the final day. More importantly, they're into the playoff places. It's not the win they'd have wanted, but at the end of the day, there's some great fighting spirit to get back in the game twice, of course. Harker in the first half and George the substitute in the second half. Lots of chances at the end, but, I feel like, Town will be really, really happy with the performance. Not quite the result they wanted, but again, it's lots of positives to take into the final day against Eastleigh.
Yeah, as we say, Eastleigh away up next in just 2 days' time. Very quick turnaround for the Shaman. And as mentioned, Town are in the driving seat for that 7th place spot, currently occupying it with a goal difference 16 better than Aldershots. A point would put Southend United out of reach, but the main factor will be equalling or bettering Aldershots' result. We'll have all the usual post-match reaction up on the socials. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back soon.